Hello everyone. For today's mobility, we are going to start in our tabletop position. So with our hands underneath our shoulders and our knees underneath our hips. We're going to try and do something a little bit new today. So just try your best to follow along. We're going to move through a little flow of movement. But just to get started, again, making sure that our knees are underneath our hips, our hands are pushing firmly into the ground, gently drawing our belly towards our spine. Always great to have some body awareness here in our tabletop position, trying to not allow our belly to fall down like I'm demonstrating currently. Try and push through, maintain a nice flat spine. So here, as you inhale, you're going to allow your belly to drop down, gaze up towards the top of your mat. As you exhale, you're going to round through the spine. Push into the ground. Feel the shoulder blades start to move apart. As we inhale, we're going to step our hands forward, walk our hands forward, and then drop our hips down to upward facing dog. As you exhale, keep your hands right where they are, find that rounded spine, and then push all the way back to an upward child's pose. So your hips are up a little bit higher, hands are out in front. Grip that floor or the mat, try and pull that towards your center, but keep your hands where they are. And then we'll slowly reset, bringing those hands back underneath our shoulders. As you inhale, belly comes down, look up towards the top of your mat. As you exhale, push the floor away, feel the rounding of the upper spine, feel your hips pulling back. As we inhale, stepping our hands forward and moving forward to a upward facing dog. As you exhale, push through the floor. See how I'm rounding my upper back and then sending my hips back for this upwards child's pose or raised child's pose variant, whatever you'd like to call it. One more time, resetting. As we inhale, our chest comes forward, completely dropping down into those shoulders, allowing the hips dip forward, gazing forward at the top of our mat. As we exhale, rounding through the spine, really pushing the floor away here, drawing the belly in. Inhale, stepping my hands forward and dropping forward to an upward facing dog. As you exhale, push through the floor, feel the body lift, round the upper spine, and send the hips back. Feeling a nice stretch underneath those armpits. Holding here. We're going to take 2 nice deep breaths. So take a nice deep inhale through your nose. As you exhale through the nose, allow your chest to drop down. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. From here, slowly walking our hands all the way back to our knees. Maybe we bring our knees in just slightly, and we're going to come all the way up into this tall kneel position. Now we're going to encounter a pose that I've never taught in any of my live classes before, and certainly not on our recorded classes. But we're going to do a version of camel pose. So move through a space that is comfortable for you. Move through a space that you feel your body can obtain. Do not push any limits here. The thing I want you to think about or what to focus on is just think up. Think up, 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 up. So from here, we're gonna start here with our hands on our hips. We're gonna take a nice deep breath in. As we exhale, I want you to think about your hips moving forward, but then up. Forward and up. Try not to do this because that's not gonna feel very good. Think about up, squeeze the belly in, lengthen. Keeping our hands on our hips, drawing our elbows back. Maybe gaze up at the ceiling. Find length here. Long spine all the way up and then back. Squeeze those shoulder blades back. Lean your hips forward. Good. Taking one more deep breath. And then exhale, we'll find center. Very good. Very good. Now there's a ton of different camel variations. That's the only one we're gonna stick with today. From here, you can drop back down. I'm just coming forward, that way you can see where I'm going. We're just gonna drop down onto our heels. Now, if this is uncomfortable for you, you can place a towel or a pillow to give yourself a little bit of space. From here, we're gonna start with our right hand. We're gonna bring that right hand across the body. Well, you might have just heard my shoulder crack. And that's completely normal, that is okay. Supporting underneath that arm. Taking one more breath. From here, we're gonna take this right arm, we're gonna bring it all the way out. Our fingertips are gonna push down, and then we're gonna bring that left ear towards our left shoulder. Holding here for just one breath. As we exhale, we're gonna bring our hand behind our head, take a nice deep breath in, and then as we exhale, coming all the way around. Gazing towards that right elbow. Slowly coming all the way back around. Beautiful. We're gonna do the other side. Take the left arm, we're gonna reach it around, reach under with that right arm. Holding here just for one more breath, getting a nice shoulder stretch. From here, you're gonna take a nice deep breath in, and as we do that, left arm goes all the way down, fingertips pointing down, and bring your right ear towards your right shoulder. It's okay if you feel some tightness in this area, especially in that wrist. If you feel any tingling, just give yourself a little bit more space. As we inhale, bring that left hand behind our head, and as we exhale, we're gonna twist over to the left. Twisting from the upper spine rather than twisting from the lower back. You're going to find that there's maybe not as much mobility there, and that's okay. Taking one more breath. From here, we're going to join both hands behind our head, draw our elbows in towards our ears, and then we're going to draw our chin towards our chest and then lean back. Taking one more breath. So we inhale, we'll sit up nice and tall, release our hands, and that's it for today.